Hey guys, we're going to do homework for 4-5. So let's take a look. You should have taken some notes here, right? We had one theorem, and these are our practice problems. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so nothing on this page. Your first set of questions is 10 and 11. So it says, consider the figures. Describe the steps you would take before you'd be able to use the HL theorem. So the HL theorem means you have two matching hypotenuses and you have a leg that's matching as well. Okay, so we notice we've got a leg matching here, so we've got that part, so that's done. But we need the hypotenuses to match, and right now we don't know what this hypotenuse is. This would be, hold on. There is a couple of pieces of information we could figure out though. Notice this is 114, so that would mean this angle here, I guess I could call that x. Those two would add up to 180 because that's a linear pair. All right, so if I subtract 114 from both sides, I get 66. Okay, so this has to be 66. And let's see, this, I guess I'll call that y. It looks like 90, but let's confirm that. So this triangle here, I know two of the three angles. So if I did that, I know it's 24 plus the 66 plus the y, all have to add up to 180 because that's the triangle sum theorem. So this, carry the 1, 6, 7, 8, 90. Ooh, okay, so yeah, that helps us decide that, yeah, that's definitely a 90-degree angle. So that I can make 90 degrees. Okay. And now, using Pythagorean theorem, see that I have two sides. So that's kind of an interesting thing as well. I have a squared plus b squared is c squared. So if one side is 5 and this side is 12, then I can solve for this missing side. Okay, and then you're like, okay, well, that number looks too big, and it is, because again, that's not what c is, that's what c squared is. So if I take the square root, I get 13. So apparently 13 times 13 is 169, and so that makes sense. So we've confirmed using Pythagorean theorem that the hypotenuses do match, because this is 13, and that's 13, and so describe the steps. Oh boy, there was a lot of steps there. Okay, so I confirmed, I guess, the angle L was 90 degrees using the linear pair postulate and the triangle sum theorem. Doing some work there. I confirmed that this angle was a right angle. And what did I do next? I used the Pythagorean theorem to solve for this side, GJ, and I got 13. And then essentially I got HL, match the sides. I matched the legs. HJ does equal LM, they both equal 5. And I matched the hypotenuses. GJ is equal to KM because they're both equal to 13. So that spells HL. Nice. All right, let's take a look at 11. So it says error analysis. Muhammad wrote a paragraph proof. So instead of putting it in two columns, they just wrote out the steps, kind of like what you saw me do a minute ago, to show this triangle is congruent to that triangle. What mistake was made? So I can confirm that both of these are right triangles because they both have a right angle. It says the figure shows DE is equal to EF. So let's take a look. DE and EF. So those are both legs. So there's nothing wrong there. That would be matching two legs. And then they're saying EG because of the reflexive property. Okay, so that would be another leg here that matches between the two. And then therefore HL, but yet that's a mistake. So it's like, well, it does kind of look HL, but hold on. this is the hypotenuse of this triangle. The problem here is this is the hypotenuse of the second triangle, and there isn't information to know that they match. So remember that if you're matching, it's got to spell HL on both triangles. So this one spells HL, but then this one spells side, angle, side, and those don't match up. You need a matching pair. So the reason why this works is I don't know the length of GF, which is the hypotenuse. So it looks as if the hypotenuses don't match. The hypotenuses don't match. So obviously you can't spell HL if your hypotenuses don't match. Nice. Let's keep going. So, okay, yeah, this one's, we'll do each one and erase in between probably. So it says, given, using ASA, if you were given AC is equal to EF, so AC, this one, is equal to EF, okay. What would I need? So they're admitting that there's not enough information, but what extra piece of information would spell angle, side, angle? So that would be this angle, right? This angle, this side, this angle. Angle, side, angle. So I need angle C to match angle F. Okay, so kind of starting over with my evidence. If I want to spell angle, angle, side, and I'm given BD, so I'm given B is congruent to D, and I want angle, angle, side. Now this would be more than one. I could actually do angle, angle, side, right? That's the hypotenuse, but angle, angle, side. So that would work if I had side CB matching side FD, then I'd have angle, angle, side. I also could have this side over here match this side. So that would also spell angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. So, or AC matching EF. Okay. Now let's look at number 15. So we have, what if I wanted to spell side, angle, side, and I was given AB is congruent to DE. So AB is congruent to DE. Now, how would this spell SAS? So this would have to be side, angle, side, right? Side, angle, side. So in order to spell SAS, I'd need to have side AC matching side EF. Cool. Now looking at number 17, it says, what information would be sufficient to show HL? So this is kind of like the one we worked, kind of like example 2. So here our hypotenuse is GH, and so if I'm going to spell HL, I need a matching hypotenuse, so then I'd also need this side to be 15. So HK would also need to be 15. And then where would I get my legs? Well, this leg is 9, so I'd need this leg to also be 9. So JK needs to equal LG, which both need to equal 9 in order to spell HL. So for, okay, that's all I needed there. So keep on moving. It says, make sense and persevere. Part of the truss of the bridge is the crossbeam KM. Okay, and that's perpendicular to KN. So both of these are 90-degree angles. What beams could the engineer measure in order to show HL? So we're given that these are equal. And so in order to spell HL, I need these hypotenuses equal. So I'd need that beam. I need beam KN to match MN because those are the hypotenuses. Okay. In 22, it says, Raul wants to verify the steps built by a carpenter are uniform by checking that these triangles are congruent. The carpenter assures them they are because length AB and CD are congruent and BC and DE are congruent. Explain why Raoul cannot use HL to prove that. Okay, so let's take a look at the picture up here in the top corner. It says the carpenter has given that these lengths are equal, AB and CD, and these lengths are equal, BC and DE. Okay, so notice those are not our hypotenuses. So Raoul can't use HL because those are both legs. So let's keep reading. Part B, is there another theorem that Raoul could apply? Now let's assume these were both right angles, because I think that we were supposed to kind of assume that this step would make a 90-degree angle. And so it looks like our evidence spells side, angle, side, side, angle, side. So it looks like side, angle, side. Yes, they are congruent because of side, angle, side, triangle congruence. Okay. Now, last page. Question 24 says, for each congruent statement, state the theorem and prove the two triangles. Okay, so it says PQ and ST, PQ, ST, and then also QU, TR, QU, TR. So we see that the angle, this would be yes because of side, angle, side, 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 angle, side, side, angle, side, triangle congruence. Now we'll erase and investigate the next one. So PUSR, PUSR, QUTR, QUTR. Those look like HL, right? This is the hypotenuses, and this is one of the legs that match. So yes, HL, right, triangle congruence. Nice work. Now let's look at C. QUTR, QU length matches TR. Angle U matches angle R. Angle U matches angle R. So this spells angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. So we're going to say yes because of angle, side, angle, triangle congruence. Okay. Now we see that QU and TR. QU and TR are a match. And so we're also told P is a match with S. P is a match with S. So we look at the order of our evidence and we see angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. So we'll say yes because angle, angle, side, triangle congruence. Okay, so let's look at number 25. It's multiple choice. It said which statement would prove HL? So we've got a side. That's really just a leg, right? So I have one set of legs that are matching. And if I want to make sure that it's HL, then I need these hypotenuses to match. This is a hypotenuse, and this hypotenuse would need to match. So I'm looking, I don't need an angle, right? Just HL, I need the hypotenuses to match. So the hypotenuse is AC and DE. That's it, guys.